Hey folks, Worm here. I am the worst of rock and metal. So we have a metal song. Worst of metal. I'm not quite sure how far along I was in the previous videos, but it is done. I've got a full song. I've got guitar solos by myself and a good friend, Mike Usifer of Prime Evil. I also played with Demolition Hammer, some other bands back in the day. Really cool guy. Has his own recording studio, Aural Assault Studios. And he mixed and produced this tune, so it came out really good. I'll post probably a lyric video or something when I'm done with this. And I've got two other people besides myself singing. I have CraigC, a really good singer, has done a couple of my other tunes for me in the past. And I brought back Derek again. Derek did my death metal song, Fatalities Win. He did a really good job. I sent him this one. He said a little out of his comfort zone, so he got through it. It sounds really cool. Did some effects on his voice. I think it fits real well, so we'll go through that as well. So, I am the Worm, the worst of rock and metal. Let's head on over to Reaper and make some noise. Alright folks, Worm here, I'm back. I got everything loaded up in a Reaper here. This is my take on it. It's a cool tune. Ended up being called Cosmoria, Cosmic Scoria, Cosmic Dust. It's kind of how planets are created. It's another creation song. I like doing that kind of goofy stuff. I've got Mike's solos in here, my solos, and that came out really cool. Where do we want to start with this big barrel of mess? Why don't we start right before the vocals. We'll do a little bit of my vocals, go through the solos, and we'll run through the other guys' versions of it as well. So, here we go. Alright, so that's me trying to sing. I'm not very good at it. Generally what I'll do is like on this one, I did one line, I sang that one, then I came back, number 4, sang that one independently, so I got 2 different tracks stacked on top of each other. Then I'll copy these 2, and then I'll throw a bus into an effects track on both of them to make it sound a little different. Because, I can't sing. It's a given. So that's that. Let's cruise over to Craig's version, because Craig is a much better singer than I will ever be. So we'll pull it up from about the same spot with that cool riff. I think it's a cool riff. Right before the vocals come in. Something there going crazy in the background, but that's cool. Such is life. Let's go over to Derek's. Derek's is a pretty cool take on this. I don't think I got his vocals in here as well as I should have. because he sent me a lot of them, a lot of different versions, different effects, different compressions, different saturations. I think I put in a good example of what he was shooting for. I think it sounds really cool. Much better than my plain old goofy worm vocals. Let's give this one a little listen. I'll go through the same parts we had before. Very cool. The his finished MP3 sounds better than how I got it to fit in the Reaper here. But so I said we had a special guest guitarist. We had Mr. Mike Usifer join us, and I'll throw it somehow in the middle of this thing when I'm making the video. But not only did he send me really cool guitar solos, he actually hand writes out the tabs for all the solos. Very cool. I didn't know he did that. I can't do it. I very rarely play the same thing twice. I kind of poke and hope I get the right notes, and if I don't, I just play it again until I get it right. Then move on to the next solo and have no recollection of what I played before it. So the solos goes the worm, Mike, the worm, Mike, the worm, Mike. And then I got a little maiden worshipy part. With some little harmony notes going on. So why don't we run through all the solos quick? Hopefully I got them set up somewhat decently in the mix here. Let's give it a shot. There we go. Got the worm and Mr. Usifer going back and forth. It was really cool, virtually jamming with Mike. I'm down south, he's up north. Dropbox is a good friend. And I played that last riff because I think that last riff is a pretty cool riff. If I say so myself, I enjoy it. I think it came out really good. So, that's it on the worm. I am the worst of rock and metal. That is Cosmoria. I will do a lyric video and maybe a SoundCloud. I don't know if I can throw it up there or not. And once again, this is not Mike's mix. This is just my mix. His produced version sounds a lot cleaner, more like a real song. Unlike mine, that sounds like a demo some goofy guy writing in a spare bedroom with lots of junk in it. So I am the worm, the worst of rock and metal. Go out there, make some music, record it, share it with the world. You can't be any worse than the worm. Worm out.